No, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh shoot. Let's see if we're even on. Let me check if I'm on. Nope. Oh. I wonder if that TV's too loud. It probably is. Oh, y'all can barely hear. Arcane Yugi. Okay. I mean, not Arcane Yugi, but Yugi stream. Okay. Because I'm watching Yugi stream. It's just satisfying to have in the background, bro. And what they're talking about is pretty funny. But all right. Well, y'all probably nobody's currently in here right now. But hello, how you doing? As you can see by the title, day 3.5365. Yeah, the only reason why I'm adding point 0.5 is because, bro, I've been streaming so late. But that's why it says graveyard shift. But I couldn't sleep again. As you can tell, on a cycle of that. Can't sleep again. But it, for some weird reason, it is keeping me consistent. My sleep schedule is freaked up right now, but I need to fix it. Why? Because I have something that y'all don't have. A job that I have to go to Monday, depending on how everything is. If it's January, I do construction, so like it gets cold where I'm from, so it depends. Not gonna lie, I'm not doxing low. Relax. But we just gonna see what to do. I've been thinking about doing some tier list, and I ain't gonna lie. Everybody's been having this like fetish with 2016. I've been seeing on the internet lately. Like everybody's been talking about 2016. There is people that were like 4 years old in 2016 talking about 2016, talking about how nice it was in 2016. You were 4. I know you existed, but like you wasn't there, gang. Like some people were there. Like I was like what? I was like 14. So like I was there, but I wasn't really there. The era that I wish that I was in, that I could have grew up in, like and actually experienced, was the swag era. I ain't gonna lie, the swag era, that seems so fire, but like I like just missed it. I was born in '03. Put two and two together. I be trolling all the time though. I be telling people I'm 27, and people really be believing I jump, and it be like, "Dang, you are mad young. You look mad young." Because I'm not. I'm not 27, and I wonder why everybody's saying 2026 is gonna be the new 2016. How? The year just started. We ain't even gave it a how come 26? How come 2026 can't just be 2026? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like it's 10 years ago. But I wonder why we got this fetish with 2016, bro. It was a great time, but like I don't know why we are so obsessed with it like this. But we finna figure it out. We finna figure it out right now. See? Like how?
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words,
like how?
As 2025 comes to a close and 2026 is around.
We moving quick today. We got 2 people in chat already. God dang, what you doing up? It's 127 where I'm at. What are you doing up? But I appreciate it. See, that's what I'm saying, Kai. Don't rush to get back on stream, Dean. Don't rush to get back on stream, Dean Sinat. Don't rush to come back, because I'm doing well. 2 viewers? That's shoot. No, my career high so far. My career high has been like 19 game. 19. Yeah. If you're in chat, say hey. What's up? Say hi.
Around the corner, many are finding themselves at the end of a year that hasn't been particularly fun. As a result, there seems to be a yearning for simpler times, and because 2016 seems to have generated a solid reputation as an incredible year, many are saying 2026 will be 2016 all over again. Nostalgia and rose-tinted glasses have led to the year being perceived as essentially infallible. Always summer, always fun, and always happy. In this instance, the trope of rose-tinted glasses has become literal, as the Rio de Janeiro filter that dominated mid-2010s Instagram has become the de facto...
That is so weird that it did that. Give me a second, I'm gonna rewind it. I need to get my water though. We drink one of these a day, gang. That's serious. Alright. I'll put the headphones over the top of my stuff, bro. I can still hear.
Facto representation of 2016. It's interesting how a digital filter can be used so much that it...
This filter, I was finna talk about this, bro. This filter, I don't know why, but in everybody's eyes, this is what, through everybody's eyes in the world collectively, this is another reason why I love 2016, because as a collective, as, you know, people in the world, really in the US, I ain't really heard nobody outside the US be acting like this about 2016, but the people in the US, we collectively come together and agree, no matter what race, you could be black, white, purple, orange, no matter what race we are, we all come together and agree that 2016 was the greatest year of all time, and that this filter is exactly what it looked like. It's like this filter was lenses of our eyes, like literally. This is what
has become the de facto representation of 2016.
It's weird.
It's interesting how a digital filter can be used so much that it actually influences the memories of the people who lived through certain times. It's kind of like how older people sometimes dream only in black and white, as that was the color of the TV and movies they watched for a huge chunk of their lives. Then there's the theme song of 2016, which seems to be Lean On by Major Lazer and DJ Snake, which actually came out in 2015, but it would appear most seem to associate it with the year afterwards. Perhaps in the end, all of these memories aren't necessarily of the exact year 2016, but an amalgamation of a decade ago when things seemed easier. It is a running gag that our memories aren't perfect and tend to romanticize the past, as demonstrated by the comic of a guy sitting at a computer and remembering how good things were several years ago, despite them being exactly the same. I'm sure that, for many, 2016 was actually a terrible year and not worth thinking about, or perhaps it went entirely unnoticed. However, if the social media ecosystem collectively agrees that it was the best ever, then that seems to be enough to influence the world into believing 2026 could be just as good as the mythical 2016 was. Then there's the Great Meme Reset to consider too, which also utilizes the tool of nostalgia to promote the idea of old memes coming to the forefront, including classics from 2016. It really does seem as if there's a concentrated push to go back 10 years, and it would be great if all the best and most memorable aspects of 2016 do actually return. With the constant uncertainty and fear gripping the world at every moment, it seems like everyone could really do with a nice hit of nostalgia. In short, 2026 becoming 2016 is a trend that takes elements such as 2016 being the best year ever, as well as the Rio de Janeiro filter, and marries them together to create a format demonstrating humanity's romanticization of the past, even if it's a little inaccurate at times. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know.
I go like, dang, that's it? Hold on.
In the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe.
I don't like the way he's looking at me and laughing. Look, his face fit. Ew, I'm out of here. Ew, but no, 2016 was different, bro. Is that freaking, what's his name? What's his bro's name right here? Jacob Sartorius. Oh my gosh, sweatshirt haunted me. Okay, cause like, look, I'm gonna go big screen, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go big screen because I gotta say this. All right, so like where I'm from, I went to a school. Like, how can I say this? At my school, it will be, what's the average classroom size? The average classroom size was like 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 15 max, maybe, but it'd be like it'd be like how many people? It'd be like majority is white kids, and then you got like me, and then two other black kids in the classroom. I promise. And then there'd be like a couple Hispanic people in there, like maybe four. It'd be white. It'd be like majority white kids, about four Hispanic kids, and then like three. I don't know the math on that. I'm not in school no more. I'm not finna break that down. But you catch my drift. So it would be like that, and like no, like whenever like February came, because it's like Black History Month. For some weird reason, I don't know. I don't know if it was like this everywhere. Why during Black History Month we're learning about slavery. Not here, like not figures of like Martin Luther King or Rosa Parks or Langston Hughes or Malcolm X. No, we're not learning about that. We're learning about slavery. We're learning about the we're learning about the people coming over, taking my people on a boat, bringing them over here and making them work for nothing and get whoo, whoo. And that's all. And that's all. Oh my goodness. And the teacher will be reading and out loud, and then the word Negro come up, and everybody turn their back and look at you like that. I didn't experience this like. Like I didn't experience it like that just happened to my people. Like that's just so crazy. I remember those days, but like it's funny because I say that because of the Jacob Sartorius thing. It just brings me back because that's all we heard. We was not listening to like for the longest. I did not listen to rap music, bro. I was listening to straight pop. It was Taylor Swift, Maroon 5, Katy Perry, Ariana Grande, uh, some Miley Cyrus, One Direction, and then Zayn left. Then Harry left. I gonna lie, I was listening to like movie soundtracks and like TV show soundtracks. Like I was listening to Big Time Rush. I don't care. Big Time Rush had that stuff. They had that crank. Like 2016 was a different time, but like until Lil Uzi broke out, oof, when Do What I Want came out, and just when that era of Uzi, when that was going on, our school turned around a little bit. Like they eased up a little bit, like during that era, like. But yeah, we oh at school every day you can wear my sweatshirt and you can tell your friends like every day, bro. That junk used to blow my stuff, like, bro. I'd be like, dang, like we gotta listen to
Grammarly
Jacob
helps me
Sartorius every
get the best
freaking
grades
day.
possible while depleting the least amount of hours of my week.
Like Jacob
I'm
Sartorius.
Lauren Taylor. I'm a student in future CMO.
2016,
watch
the year
this,
that
but
has
I'm
their
probably
cock
watching
down
this
everybody's
off stream.
esophagus.
Ooh.
Everybody glazes this shit to no ends meet. No matter how good a year can be, it will never
felt
be
that they
better
do
than
glaze it, like,
2016.
I
Like,
feel
I
like
get
people overly
2016 was
glaze it to
fire.
the
It was
point
really a good year. But this
that
generation and millennials are just
we don't live in a
so
moment
obsessed
of
with
the
this shit.
years
Like, y'all act
that
like
we
no
have.
other year has been good besides that
Like,
year.
2023
While I was
was good,
10
bro,
during that
in my
time, so I
opinion.
might not understand the
2023
full
was pretty
implications.
fun.
I've been wondering for a minute, why is everybody so obsessed
2017
with
was fun.
2016? Besides the
2018
fact that
was fun.
sports,
2019
music,
was
and
tough.
media all peaked during this year. And the main reason that I found is because of 2020.
Yeah, 2020 really is the like.
2020 was the
Dang,
end
dude,
of
perfect.
the world as we know it. COVID shut everything down, forcing everybody to go inside and basically live
2020
life
was
through their phone.
actually 2020 though was low key fun if you had good friends, if you had a good friend group, or like it just depends. You just had to be there. It just depends. Like what we was playing Among Us. Some people was sneaking out, and that's when Sneaky Links was popping off. Oh my gosh, them exposed pages. I'm not even finna speak on
And
it.
laptops. And because of this 6-month-long event of quarantining and not going outside, society hasn't been the same since. Majority of society went from being very outgoing and social to all wanting to be nonchalant, popular, and lonely. We went from hanging out with the boys and going to parties on Fridays and Saturdays to staying inside playing Fortnite and GTA. And we went from actually
Oh, that was
talking and
me.
interacting with women in real life
Fortnite
to only
for
being able
sure.
to talk to
The
them
Travis
through
Scott
messages
event
or
for
FaceTime. Not to
sure.
mention, if we wanted any physical intimacy with anyone, we'd have to use our hands, which turned everybody into gooners for about 6 months. Don't lie, we all went through that phase. Yes, I said we.
Huh? Nami Gengi.
Stop lying to yourself. And while it's been 5 years since these events happened and we have progressed a lot throughout society, a lot of the consequences from that year still remain. One of them being the significant rise of social media. Before 2020, social media and content creators were still very popular. Ever since that year, this shit has exploded beyond belief. The popular thing to do nowadays isn't to be a rapper or actor, it's to be a content creator. Kids are dead growing up
Yo.
wanting to be this. People would rather
This
stay
speed
inside
era
and
was
smoke and
insane,
chill
though.
than go outside and drink with the boys. Whether you like it or not, 2020 turned all of us into introverts. And even if you didn't make that complete transition, you're at least a little bit more there than you would have if not from the pandemic. But let's get straight to the point. How does this relate to 2016? Well, when you think about what 2016 was to its core, it's
this song
literally
was-
everything that 2020 wasn't. I think
This
the biggest
song,
thing that everybody talks about when they talk about that
congratulations.
year is the vibe.
The average weekend in 2016, I'm literally on the way to a function whose address I got off Snapchat. I'm in a packed car, blasting EXO Tour Life, screaming that with my location off, knowing that I'm going to be home.
2016? I didn't mean to mute it. 2016? EXO Tour Life in 2016? I'm gonna have to fact check that one. 2016? Yeah, I had a feeling. I knew it was. I knew it was in 2016. No. 2016 era Uzi was like. That's like money longer. Yep. Bold. But yeah, Losing versus the World era. Oh, this out. Oh my gosh, this album was like the freaking, because at our school we had school iPads. That was this was my wallpaper on like every iPad I have. I always make this my wallpaper. This album was insane, bro. For its time, what was the track list? track list. Ooh, any Canadian goose. Roll up. Money got longer, speaker got louder, car got faster. Grab the wheel, grab the wheel, grab it like I'm doing. Right. You was right, I was wrong. Baby, I am. I'm in the area. Then I be like you, yeah. Then I keep my peace. Team Rocket. Money in the way, yeah. Brittany be my baby. That's that song, ain't it? Yup. Word for word. I kind of butchered it, but it's okay. What's the last one? What's the last song? Scott and Ramona. Oh, how does the song go? I don't get out. Rule number one, never trust no. Ride around at night in Range Rover. Radio blasting this days low. Yeah. Right? I don't care though. Rule no. Yep. Hold on. Wait. Rule no. Yep. Hold on. No, that's not what. Yep, there is. Right around LA in the Range Rover, radio blasting the day love. Yeah. Good song. I knew that whole album. I know every song. I don't play about Uzi, bro. Really my goat, for real. No kid. Especially 2016. What? That didn't drop 2016, did it? Hold on. There's a song I'm thinking about. It's a Grail too. A lot of y'all don't know nothing about this. What's Uzi? When did this drop? 2017? No, it's his 2018 year though. 2018. Dang. 2018 was fun too though, bro. What? I gotta hear it. Where's it at? Where's it at? It's definitely on SoundCloud for sure, but what the freak? Yeah. Don't copyright me. Is it playing? Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck these niggas cause they always been extra. All these diamonds on me, I don't feel no pressure. Money coming in like I am an investor. She tried to take a break but I already left her. Oh, when I'm in my car, yeah, whoa. Look up at the stars just like whoa. No feelings involved, yeah, no feelings involved. Put that on my dogs, I say no feelings involved. Put that on my dogs, put that on my dogs, I said no feelings involved. Okay, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't want it, I won't keep it. Matter of fact, I might delete it. Then repeat it, yeah. Why you keep on going back? Yeah, I got my reasons like, car so fast, yeah, it's moving like a beam of light. Best rock star all time, hope that I don't die. Cause I am immortal, too bad you immortal. No wonder you normal. Your girl saw me once, yeah. She said I'm adorable. My diamond's so sick, what? This shit is not curable. Yeah, fuck these niggas cause.
Oh my gosh, that's peak. That's peak. That's peak, bro. That's peak. Bro says song question mark moved by Uzi, but That's how I know you wasn't there, gang.
Back when Instagram was still lit, we had World Star popping off, memes were trending. There
YouTube,
was no
don't
TikTok,
copyright
there was
me,
no
please.
brain rot. People actually could talk to people. There was no like attention disorder. You could literally be having a conversation with somebody and get to know them and not be like checking your phone every 5 seconds. When they're teenagers, I'm gonna be thinking in my head like, losers, losers. Like, what do you mean you sit at home watching people stream? Go do something.
It was just something in the air that year. You couldn't explain. Bro, it just kind of felt like
Hey, but 2016 in the crib wasn't bad either, though. You could be inside 2016. You could be outside 2016. You was good.
a community. Maybe it was because of all of the challenges, new
Okay.
dances like the dab,
But there was
mannequin
stuff you could
challenge,
go
how the
outside
rise
for,
of
though.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon go to the polls.
Get that nigga off my shit right
Oh,
now.
come
on.
on. Get that
Freak
nigga
was
off.
Whatever
that?
it was, life just felt more together back then. There were so many things to be a
Pokemon
part
Go
of
to
in
the
an era
polls.
where
She said
the internet
that,
was
bro.
still fairly new to being popular. It was like the perfect climax of social media meeting actual real life and joining together to just create a perfect vibe.
I think 2016 is such a nostalgia and mixed year because that was like the last peak genuine year. Meaning that was the last genuine year of vibe. Like how I think of 2016, that's
It was
when
mad
me, my
vibey.
generation, we were like at the peak of this social media stuff. It was having its rounds, but no one really knew what it was. So no one really knew what it was to be an influencer,
Vine
or no one
died
really
at
knew
that
what social
point,
media
though,
was. It was
did
still just throwing stuff at the fan, just going with the vibes. That was like the last year of what we know before everything just turned superficial. And then right after that, my generation, shout out to the 25 and 26 year olds. I can't pinpoint it, but
Yeah.
we crossed over into a different sector in 2017. And if you know the feeling, you know the feeling. But after 2016, it was just like 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. And from there, everything.
No, I don't agree with that, bro. It was like 16. It was like 16. It was like 16. Like 17. 18. Then 19 kind of went up a little bit. No, it was like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then it went like 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We'll see if 26 goes like this. We just hoping for the best at this point, gang.
It's kind of been in limbo.
And like I said before, one of the most obvious reasons for our obsession with this year is because everything peaked. Sports, movies,
Everything.
content,
Ooh, sports was
music.
definitely
This year
peaking.
just had
Fidget
everything.
spinners.
Last
Ooh, Cam
instances of a full-length Rihanna and Frank Ocean
And
project.
Frank.
Drake becoming synonymous with one of the most nostalgic summers ever. Kanye with one of the most iconic listening
Oh,
parties
free
we've ever
T-Lop.
seen. Chance the
Original
Rapper before jinxing himself on Ultra Light Beam. Post Malone before converting into a full-time West Virginian. The Weeknd
White
giving us an
Iverson
album
was
that was initially
insane.
negatively received because all you fake mysterious freaks kept saying trilogy's better. Both are good. Shut up. YouTube had
That's true. Hold on. When did White Iverson come out, though? That is not 2016 to me. I don't think. That's like 2014, bro. I think. Don't quote me on it. Let me see. Watch me be right. White Iverson. Dang it. It was 2016. Really? White Iverson came out in 2016? I was in middle school then. White Iverson? I was in like 7th grade. No, I'm lying. I was in like 8th grade. It don't feel like it though. 2016, I was in 8th grade. Yeah, in middle school, yeah. Yeah, about because Fetty Wap had popped off. 2015. No, 2014, right? By the way, Fetty Wap had bangers, bro. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Well then, yeah, 2015, because Fetty was like my favorite rapper. That's an insane sentence right now to say. Like, Fetty, free Fetty, bro. But like, that's just insane to say. Like I haven't heard nobody say that in a long time because it's just been years. But like, bro, 679. What songs? 679, Trap Queen, RGF Island. That freestyle he did, bro. Again, My Way. Golly. Nah, Fetty was insane. So when did Trippy came? Like what? 2018. Trippy came like 2018. Let me see. Let me see. What am I thinking about? What am I thinking about? I said Trippie Redd, but what song I'm thinking of, like, what song was I listening? Well, is it Love Scars? Is that what it was called? Yeah, 2017. Wow. When did A Love Letter? Oh my gosh, Trippie was bugging. Oh goodness, Trippie had me rolling, bro. Like, Trippie was insane. People still sleep on Trippie. I still think he's like pretty good at what he does still. Trippie's still great, but bro, this era though. A Love Letter to You 2, A Love Letter to You 3. What's the other one though? No. What? Not Trip at Night. Life's a Trip. Oh my gosh. If this is the one I'm thinking about, yes. I can't remember him like missing. This was insane. Uka Uka, oh my freaking gosh, bro. Everybody had this t-shirt. I didn't, but everybody had this t-shirt. But this, oh my freaking gosh, bro. Uka Uka was crazy. What? Oh, I'm about to say, I don't remember seeing this, but after seeing that, yeah, I do. But, bro, I remember he was gonna be on God's Plan, but I'm losing focus. My fault.
Content that wasn't just balloon popping and weird vlog. Basketball at the collegiate and professional level was peak. Blocked by Jane. You would see a fine woman at Target and just think about her the rest of the day. Now you just scroll on your phone and say damn and move on. We're in a revolving door of situationships. Nothing feels sacred anymore.
Watching this, but I did watch it. That Fantastic Four. I didn't watch the new one though. I need to.
If you're a producer who hates AI, this plugin might change your mind. This is Reimagine CoProducer. You can take any sample you find and flip it into infinite one-of-a-kind variations that are unique to you. Here's how it works. Just open up your DAW and drop in the CoProducer plugin from...
One thing bro forgot to mention in this video, Double XL 2016 class. It started a whole new era of music. Also, football
Double
fans.
XL
Odell,
was
2015, 2016, Panthers, Cam Newton, Super Bowl, Peyton Manning's last year. Not to mention when you go to the basketball side, we had the...
I don't even want to talk about that Super Bowl. I had Cam winning. I wanted Cam to win that Super Bowl so freaking bad. Cam was playing on a different level. Cam was playing on a different level that season, bro. He was playing really well. But they retired Peyton, so I guess, bro.
Greatest finals of all time. And it feels like every big artist also dropped a major project that year. Like, literally, I can go on and on about this. A lot of shit happened. And you know a year is good when the most controversial presidential election happened in a year. That's still not the most memorable part of the year. This year was just gas, bro. And there's no other way to really describe it. But I still feel like the hyperfixation on this specific year is interesting. Because even though 2016 was peak, let's not act like that's the only good year in the 2010. A lot of people say 2014 and 2012 were also really good years. Not to mention 2017 was another good year right behind it. And it's interesting that we all collectively choose 2016 as the year that we glorify. Why is that though? Well, honestly, I don't fucking know. And
what WrestleMania took place? My fault. I'm sorry. I'm curious. What WrestleMania was in 2016? What the freak is this, bro? I'll say, like, move out the way. Wow. I butchered it. I'm not really trying to spell though anyway. Oh. Well. You can't be flawless. You can't be flawless. There's no such thing as perfect. Cause people hated this. That I remember. Well, it's okay. It's alright. 2016 was still peaking.
I really can't answer that.
Ugh,
it's just what it
Roman is.
Sometimes we as a society just
so
hyperfixate on one thing. And no matter what's wrong with that thing, we just glaze. I particularly call it the MJ effect. And funny enough, I'm actually talking about both of them. No matter how many bad things these two people did, their legacy in public opinion seems spotless. Even though they both did some very controversial things, if they were reportedly true. And back when those things did break out, they caught a lot of flack for it. But because of how great they were, and because of how they made us feel, we just simply don't give a f. So what if MJ touched kids? I'm still finna listen to Thriller, gang. Hey, that nigga ain't touched me. I don't give a fuck. So what if Michael Jordan was an asshole dick? As long as he's dicking other players on the court, I don't care, man. Like, keep on going. And even though there's a lot of bad things that happened in 2016, and we've kind of put this MJ status on 2016. Back in 2016, a good amount of people thought it was the worst year ever. I mean, prime example, Trump was elected. And no matter what your opinions on about that man, we all know when he got elected president, all hell broke loose. Brother, my whole family was talking about moving to Canada.
I thought he was trolling.
All because a man got elected as president. Like, people thought Trump was dead ass finna bring back slavery game. And while again, y'all should know my opinions on Trump. Not really the biggest fan. But at the same time, we were just being overly dramatic. Even though people were going through midlife crises during this time, I guarantee those same people still say that it's a good year because of the MJ
was great.
effect. Or you can just call it nostalgia. I feel like MJ effect is more than nostalgia. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. But when you match this with the fact that everybody was social during this time, it's no wonder that this year was so iconic. And honestly, if we started using our phones less for just 1 year, we might even get a repeat of 2016. That will never fucking happen because we're all addicted to our phones.
Not.
I will say that. The people who feel like they peaked in 2016, brother, get a fucking life. I get the year was a good year, but at the same time, peaking 9 years ago is sad, gang. And let's not act like there hasn't been any other good year. Like, for instance, 2024 was a very valid year. I even made a video comparing 2024 to 2016, which a lot of y'all hated for whatever reason. But gang, we've had good years. And even though 2016 was an elite year, I'm telling you right now, the way y'all talking about it, it might just be a little bit overrated. Tone it down. Because if you're too busy living in the past, you won't see what's happening right in front of you. And right now, we're on the horizon of what might be one of the greatest years of all time, 2026. Which is ironically 10 years beyond 2016. What the fuck going on here?
What the freak? I do be seeing these And I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling fried because I watched the whole thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, clips like this or the Minecraft parkour videos, I be watching them, bro. I feel like my brain is cooked when I be watching them, John. So I'm not gonna lie. I don't think y'all heard that. But if you heard what I heard, you know why I did that reaction.
2026 sound too good to be true, and that shit hit on a personal level.
Plus, the way that this NBA and NFL season is looking, it's going to be one of the greatest playoffs for both individual leagues. Same thing with CFB. We all know March Madness is going to be crazy. I truly think that 2026 is either going to compete or surpass 2016 final. But if you're still stuck on the past, you won't be able to enjoy the present. So, guys, let's let 2016 go. It was a great memory, but I guarantee half y'all who are glazing it were only like 5 or 6 when it happened. And if you weren't, you were like 10 or 11 or 12, just like me. So let's stop acting like we actually lived that shit. And let's enjoy the year that we're actually gonna get to live through. But besides that, let me know your opinions down in the comment section down below. Sky Crew stay fly as always. Follow my live Twitch, stalk my Instagram, of course. You can go follow the Twitter and TikTok.
Yeah,
appreciate y'all for watching. Let me know your opinions.
There's only 2 y'all in here, but
Thank
go
you.
follow Cloud.
Goodbye. Hey, you sure love you. I love you too.
Okay.
If
then ask me, what did you say?
you think I put my in the 0 in 2016?
What?
Would it be tight or loose?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I should have just left. It's alright. But 2016 was an interesting year. You ain't like. It was interesting, bro. I don't know why we glaze it like that, though. We do. But see, like, just because it happened 10 years ago don't mean it's finna revive itself, gang. Like, let's go back here. 2016 in 5 minutes. The fact that you broke a year down and you broke 365 days down into 5 minutes is crazy.
Who's that? Ladies and gentlemen, the first American to orbit the Earth.
5 minutes.
John Brown.
It's
looking towards the unknown.
The latest now in Flint, Michigan, the water crisis there.
Their water was like brown, man.
At times, it seems like the forces pulling us apart are stronger than the forces binding us together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have detected gravitational waves.
Illuminati mess. Paparazzi, catch my fly in my cocky fries.
Opioid addiction is now officially an epidemic.
You lose 100 Americans a day from overdoses of prescription medicine and heroin.
In 9 months, I went from smoking weed and storing pain medication in my dorm room at Center College to being homeless.
I thought we was looking at good parts of 2016. What is going on?
And shooting heroin under a bridge.
I was expecting to see silly bands, Fushi commercial. That's not 2016 though. That's pretty. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I was expecting like I don't know, not this. We're talking about shooting stuff up in GTA. That's crazy.
The British people have voted to leave the European Union.
There's mass hysteria at the moment.
Those on the losing side of the argument, myself included, should help to make it work.
Today marks the most deadly shooting in American history.
What is up? I thought we was looking at positive moments.
Reported in Orlando.
The shooter targeted a gay nightclub he frequented.
We've taken a lot of steps forward, and something like this just makes all those steps be erased.
And love is 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 love cannot be killed or swept aside.
Rodrigo Duterte was elected president of the Philippines in May on promises of waging a, quote, bloody war on drugs.
I'd be happy to slaughter him.
Breaking news out of Turkey, where tensions remain high this morning after a night of explosions.
President Erdogan called into Turkish television using FaceTime and urging people to flood the streets and resist the coup.
More than 10,000 civil servants have now been fired after the July 15th coup attempt.
Is this
the question among terror experts is not will there be another terror attack, but when?
Please don't tell me that he's gone. Please, officer, don't tell me that you just did this to him.
Philando Castile and Alton Sterling were shot and killed.
Yo, I can't show that, I don't think. I'm streaming on YouTube. YouTube, y'all posted it. Y'all let this video go. And who posted this? CNN? Vox. Yeah, they got 12 million subs. So I know y'all ain't yellow marked this video. They got paid for this. Let me rock. Don't caution sign my stuff. Please. Do not caution sign my vid. Don't caution sign my VOD for that. Y'all let this video
people
go.
Together, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall. Mark my words.
I'm not gonna pay for that fucking wall.
And just as with our founders, there are no guarantees. It truly is up to us.
The WHO today rejected a plea by 150 health experts who argue that the games risked speeding up the spread of Zika globally.
The most decorated athlete in Olympic history is calling it quits by hanging another gold around his neck.
They don't talk about Kobe, are they?
Millions of people worldwide are hunting for Pokemon everywhere
Okay,
around
here
them,
we
but it
go.
seems there are some places anyway that players, they can't go.
I was playing
How
too, I ain't gonna lie.
sweet it is. After
I had a
108
Snorlax.
years, the Cubs win the World Series.
Next tonight, a star quarterback's refusal to stand during the national anthem.
This country stands for.
That was 2016. 2016 was on some stuff. Oh, 2016 was on some stuff.
For freedom, liberty, justice for all.
I don't remember that.
And it's not happening for all right now.
I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you.
Just him doing that had him out of a job for the rest of his life.
did.
That was crazy.
You can do anything.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Grab him by the pussy.
Him doing that had him out of a
And
job for
I
the rest of
can't
his life.
believe that I'm saying that a candidate for president of the United States
I
has
understand it
bragged
though.
about
but
sexually assaulting women.
And in a stunning upset that reverberated around the world.
Nope, I'm not finna watch this vid, bro. They finna copyright the freak out of me. I hear Black Beatles in the freaking background, bro. Freak out of here. No. No, bro. No, bro. See, on Twitch, though. But on Twitch, no copyright strike. And they mute it for you. YouTube. Freak out of here.
Guys, we know that Toyotathon season is here. The magic is real and Jordan Love is proof. And now, Brock has blessed us with a Toyotathon dance.
There's a dance?
And a song.
I have always wanted to do this.
Did we watch this?
The year is 2016. It's a nice summer day. Everybody is walking around playing Pokemon Go. Harambe is being remembered across the internet,
my
and
freaking
although
gosh.
obnoxious and annoying, Logan Paul is yet to go to Japan. During this year, I was 11 years old and in middle school, and although I didn't realize it at
I'm not reenacting
the
it.
time,
Never mind.
I
I was
living in
going
what-
to, but that's bad
what many
clips.
people would
I'm not
consider
finna
to
do
be
that.
one of the greatest years. And now that I'm a fully
all,
grown
all-
adult,
all I remember was him in a forest talking about someone. Is that a? I'm not gonna say the rest of the sentence, but I remember that, bro.
with hair on my neck, I can confidently say, yeah, this year was pretty cool. I mean, like, just go on any social media platform like TikTok or Instagram.
But Logan going crazy in the WWE though. Shout out Logan. Clap it up for Logan. Let's get some claps for Logan.
And you're guaranteed to see at least a few posts about people reminiscing back on this year. I mean, come on, the worst day in 2016 felt like it was nothing but a nice spring day and you were just frolicking through the flowers. You didn't have to worry about having a job, paying taxes, or bills. The only thing on your mind was that fidget spinners were sold out of almost every store.
Yeah.
Honestly, it would not surprise me if some of the people watching this video were born after 2016. Like, bro, how are you gonna be born after peak humanity? We as a society have seriously got to do some type of scientific research on why this year is considered so great. I know for a fact that some—
You know why I feel like we like 2016? Hey, this is what y'all look like. This is y'all. This is what my chat look like. Just like these. Just like those. Yeehaw. Just like those. But the reason why I feel like how can I word this? How could I word this? The reason why I feel like 2016 was so peak is because I feel like we let it be a year, and we didn't have no expectation. We never. That's what I think it is. We never had no expectations going into the year 2016 when, like, 2014, 2015, and back was going on, right? I don't feel like we had no ceiling to hit. But ever since 2016, I feel like we hit that ceiling and we just want that high again for some reason. But 2016 though, like, that's so crazy. Like us as a community, we all agree that 2016 was the best year of all time. That's so insane to me. That is so insane to me. And I feel bad for these newer kids. Because what is their 2016?
Some of you in the comments are going to be saying, well, actually, nostalgia bias is a very real thing.
Nah,
Shut up.
That looks nothing like me, gang.
I don't want to hear it. Just let us have this one thing, please. In classic 2016 fashion, for this video, I have a specially made channel intro.
This is literally 2016.
For starters, the internet was completely different during this time. TikTok wasn't a thing, which I know now is something that I don't think we as a society would be able to handle. Short form content just wasn't really as popular as it is today. If you needed to
I promise you, you go back to 2016 and you see your favorite, like, YouTuber or whatever posted like a long vid. I don't know if it's just me, but like if it's, let me go back, 2016 Lennar, or maybe not Lennar, no, not Lennar, but like I'm Dante dropped like 3 vids in a day, or Z is in Belu dropped like 3 vids or 4 vids in a day. It was gonna be a good day. It was gonna be a good day, gang. Like, what? Especially, like, because now our brains are fried. We see a 20-minute video. We're like, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 19 minutes. That's so crazy. Back then, we was like, dang, you dropped a 20-minute vid? That's more content.
A fix of quick, short content, you were only given 2 options, Musically and Vine. Now, Vine was
Vine was quick as freak too. It was 6 seconds. So I don't know how
app where you could post these short little 6-second skits, and you could grow an audience with that. And there were actually some pretty popular Vine creators. In fact, many YouTubers who you may be familiar with today got their start on this platform, like Drew Gooden, Danny Gonzalez, Lele Pons, David Dobrik, the Paul brothers. Oh god. Unfortunately though, Vine did end up shutting down because it wasn't able to maintain proper monetization for its creators, and that isn't fun. That sucks. But hey, at least we still have Musically. Let's see what type of content was popping on this platform.
Yo, the audio's copyrighted, so enjoy this, I guess.
You know what I didn't experience?
Parents, if your child plays Roblox, listen up. Bro. You could qualify.
Don't talk about Roblox, gang.
For up to $300,000 or more.
What?
Dang. Oh god. Musically consisted of
yeah. Musically was cringe. When it rebranded as TikTok and people just started posting whatever, that's when it became different. But I say Musically was cringe as freak. What was the I remember at the time it would be Vine, Musically, Dub Smash. If you know what that is, holy crap, Dub Smash. What else was there? Triller, but I think that's a little later. 2016. I think that's a little later. What else? Kick, and like not Kick streaming, not Kick, but Kick. But KIK, that's before maybe. I didn't have Kick. I didn't use that. I was legit. I didn't have no phone. I didn't have a phone till like 2018. I had an iPad. Which really, like, I was a real iPad kid. Like, y'all be talking about iPad kids now? No, I was an iPad kid for real. Like, low key, but I was either on the iPad playing with action figures or outside with like cousins. But that's the thing, kids now, it's low key not safe to be outside because like kids be wilding out, and then kids all they care about is a dang device in front of their face. Y'all don't play with toys. Y'all don't got no Batman, no Spider-Man, no Ninja Turtles, no wrestlers, no nothing. I feel like kids' imaginations is gonna be cooked. Like they won't be able to imagine anything. Like their imagination is gonna be dull as freak. Like these kids are gonna be robots. Like
awkward kids posting videos of them lip syncing to songs. And that's pretty much it. Either I'm super out of touch or I have dementia at the age of 20, but the only person who I remember blowing up off of this app is probably Jacob Sartorius, who you may recognize as the singer of the hit song Sweatshirt. I'm not being sarcastic or anything when I say this. This is legitimately one of the worst songs I've ever heard. During this time, smaller indie games were starting to get in the spotlight, and one game really took the internet by storm, and that was a little project by the name of Undertale. I remember playing it for the first time and falling in love with it within the first few minutes. The music, the simple graphics, everything. It's also just so nostalgic for me. And actually, here's a fun fact. One of my first ever YouTube videos was a deep dive on Undertale.
Undertale, a game that still makes my heart warm almost 6 years later. You know, after months.
I don't think it's even remotely possible to mention 2016 without talking about the YouTube atmosphere during this time. You were able to say and do things during this time that you just wouldn't be able to get away with today, and I think a prime example of YouTube throughout this period is iDubbbz. Now, regardless of what you think of him today, his old series were prime. Unboxing, Content Cop, Kickstarter crap. You also had people like Filthy Frank, who was doing... What the fuck was he doing at this time?
Oh, freaking
but
Joji.
If you take a look,
but y'all know, y'all want to see something? Hold on. I feel like this is like elite ball knowledge. You can't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Shh, don't tell nobody. I told y'all about this. I don't know if this came out 2016. I don't remember. But this is elite ball knowledge. Don't share this with nobody. Let me see if y'all know about this. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. I'll put y'all on. Y'all know what this is? Was this 2016? This come out 2016?
Welcome back to another exciting episode.
When I say Snoop Dogg does any and everything, he was doing any and everything. But bro, yeah. This is freaking April 2016, bro. You can't tell nobody about this. I put y'all on. Look. You see how Snoop and everybody right here? They in a whole theater, gang.
Of things you won't see black people doing. Roll the tape.
I don't think y'all know about this, bro.
First of all, this hill is definitely not made for us.
Oh, God,
look how steep it is.
Oh, shoot,
No, wait a minute, hold on.
This is not safe. This is also really not safe for people with high cortisol levels.
See, I'm afraid of heights, so me even looking at this is hurting me. He's definitely white. Look at his forearms.
Imagine you could watch streams like this. I don't know how you would do it, but just imagine. Bro. Literally, I think they make it as if I don't know the purpose of this. I don't know the purpose of Snoopavision. I really don't.
Clip or whatever
I feel like I'm one of the only people on earth that know about this thing. Like, this is like elite. This is like elite ball knowledge. Like, I know a lot of people don't know about this. And it said, like, it was saying in the description, Snoopavision will be officially released in like 2026 gang. Like, it would say stuff like that.
Hey guys, I'm Ben Rallis, Director of Innovation here at YouTube. Today we're excited to announce a feature that people have been asking about since we launched. The ability to watch every video in 360 with Snoop Dogg.
Like, why Snoop?
Starting today, just click a button on any
people.
YouTube video and immediately experience it in Snoopavision.
So what's so awesome about this new product is that finally you can combine 360 immersive viewing with a pioneer in West Coast G-Funk hip-hop.
We originally wanted the Gin and Juice video to be in 360, but the technology just wasn't there yet. So I coded the hell out of this software to get me up in there.
We brought Snoop Dogg to be part of the development process, and he immediately became a real leader on our team.
We thought his involvement would be limited to a few recording sessions, but somehow, some way, he kept coming up with these groundbreaking ideas like every single day.
He ain't type a dang thing on that keyboard, by the way.
Is when you add the double G,
shout out to Uncle Snoop.
It becomes a grader.
He was involved in everything
that's
from
good,
design
man.
to user testing.
This technology is so immersive that sometimes, man, I forget if I'm in a video or real life.
This will change the way you watch videos with Snoop Dogg.
Snoopavision is in high definition. Now you'll see the world how I do, in 360 degrees.
Right. I'm telling you, this was like, I don't know. They took this dead serious though. They took this dead serious. I'm being like, I don't know whatever happened. Ayo and Tayo did. Wow. 2016 was definitely different. But,
welcome back to another exciting episode of Things You...
Snoopavision was like... like this, I used to watch the slow-mo guys when I was...
If you want to impress your girlfriend, try this. Press play.
No, it's just climbing balloon. I've got my leg in and it just seems painful.
I've got my leg in, it seems painful.
Australian or British?
He's something, he's not American.
I think he's adventurous.
I'll put my leg in it and stretch it around and put these balls up under my feet.
Where did he even find that? What?
Apparently they were supposed to do this for every single video.
This what white people do?
You know,
every day. Yeah. You're telling me you've never done this before?
Never.
Oh, you haven't lived until you...
No, this guy right here, look at this. Look at his friend. I'll hold your drawers while you get in.
That's a good friend. You know, that...
Pull my drawers all the way. Look what he's doing. He's so freak nasty. Look at it.
Freak nasty.
It's like a human-sized womb.
Like, how do you even watch? You supposed to watch this or you supposed to watch them, gang?
You should take off your boxers when you come out.
Oh shoot, what happened?
Oh.
He's got a nice little bib left. That's cute.
How much do they get paid to do this?
I guess
you know what? That's none of my business. But anyways, I'm telling you, that's elite ball knowledge. Y'all know nothing about that game.
Look at the commentary side of YouTube. You had a creator named Leafy is Here, who is notorious for being one of YouTube's biggest bullies while playing Counter-Strike Surf. When I think 2016 commentary YouTube, the first thing that comes to mind is Leafy. He would start every video off with that intro and then immediately go,
"What's up, guys? Leafy here."
All the while he was beefing with Keemstar. And now,
Okay,
believe it or not, there was a point where Keemstar wasn't a grumpy, old, disgruntled man.
What side of YouTube was y'all on growing up? Like 2016? I was on some weird stuff. I watch Flight for sure. I was watching like Flight, Cash. Well, Nahar was not out yet, was he? No. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Nahar. 2016, it was like Dante, Kid Behind the Camera. If you know, you know. It was like, not really Keemstar, but I know who that is. PewDiePie. What's the dude? He would yell at his dad. McJuggernuggets? I think it's McJuggernuggets. I think. Man, I was watching Black Nerd Comedy, Shartimus Prime, Kick Genius. Ooh, that's a grail. Kick Genius. Oh, that was peak. Then I was watching like CJ So Cool. But 2016? No, it wasn't. CJ So Cool was not 2016. I don't think that I remember. Unless, well, I was watching early CJ though, like mad early. I was watching Flight early too. Flight will be wearing headbands and stuff, and in the background it would be a freaking box with shoes on that mug. Like he tried to have.
Okay,
it set
that's
up
a bit of a
nice.
lie. He's always been a little sour. In 2016, he actually did something instead of just posting on Twitter. He used to run a show called Drama Alert. As embarrassing as this next thing is, I feel like I still need to share it. There was a point in my life where my main source of news was Drama Alert. That's right, my main source of information was fucking Keller Keemstar. I may have not been the brightest cookie, however, I knew where I was getting my facts. The internet did also have some positive things going on, like fun little trends.
What 2K dropped 2016? 2K17 is what? For sure. It was because Kobe retired. Had to be. Dang. Even before that, 2K16 was good, but 2K17 was fun, man. Dang. Good times, I'll be doing good times. Every day, good time. Ooh. That song, what was it called? That song that will play forever. When you're trying to load on a park.
And for starters, you had the mannequin challenge, and that's exactly what it sounds like. You would just stand still in a certain position, and someone would go around with a camera filming it.
And don't you copyright me, cause it's your ad, you're promoting it.
I was like in the 5th grade, and I showed up to class late, and I ended up distracted.
Is this lit? That's Gumballs High School. I swear.
Yes. There was this one time I was like in the 5th grade, and I showed up to
I swear this is Elmore.
This looked like class late, and I ended up distracting everyone who was doing the mannequin challenge, and for the rest of the day, everyone was kind of pissed off at me in class. That's pretty much all I have to say about the mannequin challenge. There was another item that was not only seen all over the internet, but also in real life. And that...
By the way, yeah, 2016, this was the meta. You could have just had a video. You could make a video with a fidget spinner, like about fidget spinners, and you could actually scratch that. You could have a video not even about fidget spinners, have this figure in the thumbnail.
Was the fidget spinner. These little crappy pieces of plastic were all over the internet that even Mr. Beast himself made a video about them at one point. I would be on YouTube and I would see creators talking about...
I didn't know nothing about Mr. Beast till like 2019. No cap.
About fidget spinners, but then I would go to school and see my classmates with them too. It was almost like a crossover episode. For those little youngins who may not be able to comprehend the advanced mechanics of a fidget spinner, they were these little triangle-shaped toys that you would spin.
I had this one move no freaking hand.
The advanced mechanics of a fidget spinner, they were these little triangle-shaped...
I had this one right here, baby. Good times. I feel like it's somewhere around here. Yeah, why? I don't know why, but when I look at like fidget spinner, you know what I think of when I think of like 2016? I'm sorry, my brain's everywhere. I got cat brain, like Cat Valentine from Victorious. Like my brain just jumps everywhere, gang. But it's staying there in the same thing. My fault. But like just looking at this image here, I don't know why I think of FaZe Clan.
Toys that you would spin.
That's crazy.
And that's pretty much about it. Tons of people said that these things were meant to help people who struggle with ADHD, and honestly, I think the people who believe this must have gotten their degree at the University of Bullshit, because this is all my life I've struggled with ADHD and the ability to focus. I've always fidgeted with things. Fidget spinners never once helped me. Twiddling.
I was the kid always tapping a pencil, always moving his leg, and freaking doodling. Like, I'll always be doodling on my papers, like drawing crazy stuff on my papers and handing in my assignments, and my teachers used to hate it. My teachers used to freaking hate it. Facts.
My thumbs in a circle for 3 hours was more beneficial than holding a fidget spinner for 30 seconds. They were nothing more than a cheap $15 piece of crap that parents would buy for their kids. It's almost tradition that every single generation of children have a toy that everybody needs to get their hands on and are forgotten within 6 months. You may be wondering, why are you so hostile towards the fidget spinner? It's because my parents never bought me one.
What? I asked my parents, can I get a fidget spinner? They'd be like, the freak? $5 for this thing? No.
So yes, my opinion is solely based on jealousy. To be fair, they weren't cheap at the time. Some of them were selling on eBay for hundreds of dollars.
Yeah,
it's crazy to me that some stores had the audacity to sell fidget spinners for like $20, knowing damn well they were made by a little Chinese 8-year-old who are getting paid an annual salary of $1.12. Since we're already on the topic of trash toys, does anybody remember these things? These stupid fucking hoverboards?
I still got mine. I be riding that mug too. To this day. To this day. Yes, I ride my hoverboard. To this day. I ain't got no shame about it. To this day. It is soothing to me.
Ones that costed hundreds of dollars? Even though my allowance was only about $4 a month, I could see right through these that they are the biggest waste of money ever. I don't know if the people who owned these were not only coping with the fact that they wasted hundreds of dollars on what was essentially
I didn't ride mine outside though. And bro said, Tism, I do not have autism. Relax. Well, you know, we're not even like well, that I know of. You know what? Everybody got autism, bro. You got autism, I got autism, the world got autism.
It's trash, but maybe they were slowly coming to terms with the fact that these were the most uncool things ever. On my life, I have never once been in public and saw somebody using these hoverboards and thought to myself, damn, if only I had that amount of aura. I just wish I was as cool as he was. No, I thought, why doesn't this fucking loser just walk? Anytime I've seen somebody using them in public, I would roll my eyes. How are like you that. Not only gonna have zero drip and be wearing a mask?
That's hating. You just didn't have one.
In this video, I'm gonna remake Sports Car by Tate McRae. I've never heard it. I'm using Co-Producer by Output for this. It's basically a much better way to find like
and bun, but on top of that, you're using a hoverboard. Big waste of money, garbage, trash. Moving on to something that doesn't make me want to rip my own hair out, the bottle flip challenge. Everybody across the internet was participating in the bottle flip challenge. It was just simple, harmless fun. In fact, every now and then when I'm sipping on a plastic bottle and I see a little bit left, I'll decide to give it a little flip. 90% of the time it never lands because I was always terrible at it, but it does give a little bit of nostalgia and warmth to my heart. During this year, political tensions were at an all-time high due to the presidential election, and me being a kid, I knew absolutely nothing about politics. All I was paying attention to was Pokemon Go. Almost everywhere you went in public, there was some person playing Pokemon Go on their phone. This game became a global sensation, and in fact, it became so popular that it inevitably was meant.
I remember I caught a Snorlax, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was him. No, I thought I was him.
function in a political environment, and that completely ruined any interest that I had.
Pokemon go to the polls.
No.
If only there was
Freak
something
up.
that us young people could happily enjoy to ourselves. Something so artistic and intricate that the feeble minds of the elderly...
I ain't gonna lie. When you found out how to do a curveball, I ain't gonna lie, I was spamming that curveballs on I was wasting Pokeballs too on Pokemon Go. I was wasting Pokeballs trying to do a curveball. I was wasting them. I ain't gonna lie. Wasting
just simply couldn't understand. Like a TV show, a video game, or even some type of music.
And I was wasting incense.
The Double
To get
XL
people,
2016
to
freestyle
get
is
Pokemon to
genuinely
show
a
up.
work of art. Musically, it's nothing too groundbreaking, but I think it just captures such a perfect moment in time where we didn't have to worry about
That's true.
anything.
And
Now, was
every rapper was
2016 that good
different
of a year,
and
or
looked
were we
different.
just blinded by nostalgia? I think while we were living through not only 2016,
Now,
but
it's
just
not
any
that.
time
It's not
before
like that.
the great lockdown, it really just felt like any other year. I guarantee for as long as we live, we're going to keep thinking back on a few years prior thinking, damn, this year was so good, despite us complaining about it at the time. 2016 was a fun year though,
It's 'cause
because
of
the
like
majority
that
of
meme.
people who are
That's what I
able
was
to
talking
relate to this were children at the time. But now that we're old and we got jobs
Oh my freaking
and
god.
taxes and sore bodies, that shit sucks. We are always going to be wishing
Who's
that we
we?
were a few years behind just because we miss how we felt at that exact time period. It really is crazy to
That's why you enjoy the time. That's why when you're there, you enjoy that. You just you live in the moment and enjoy that period of your life, bro. 'Cause you only get it once until you die. I feel like when you die though, like you just gotta be a way you can play it back. Gotta be a way you can run it back, bro. Gotta be. Gotta be.
think about the fact that 2016 was already almost 10 years ago. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you want to hear more, and yeah, check this video out. See ya. Bye.
She's so nice, and she's so nice.
What?
She's so nice. But she's so nice. But she's so nice. But she's so nice. I treat her badly, but she comes back every time.
And you're telling me Joji made this song? Shout out Joji. But 2016 was just different, gang. Like, I just remember, like, just being. Like, you didn't even have to live 2016. Just being. Just being. Just. I can't even explain it, bro. Just existing.
Hey, I'm Mike. I'm Dylan, and we're the Ride Guys.
Like,
Today
none
we're
of that extra stuff.
on the
matters.
lights, cameras, and action of Universal Studios Hollywood.
None of it. None of it.
Oh my gosh, please. All right, Kylie, please. Don't leave, Kylie.
I have been dreaming of this moment for way too long.
What Kat did, which she shouldn't have done, was spoke for somebody that never asked them to. I felt like someone had slapped me across my face.
Dang.
The day
The white
earth
band,
stood
bro.
still, and it all started with the
Oh, all the girls wore pink to school. Not the color, but the brand. Oh my gosh. I don't think girls is breaking that out again, though. Imagine girls breaking out pink like it's Ed Hardy. Like,
high
that's
school
crazy.
kids in Jacksonville, Florida, who are looking for a fun way to kill time in between classes.
Everyone seems to miss the year
Oh, the
2016.
NBA finals
but
at the
why?
time. Oh my
2016
god.
lore. You might have heard of the significance of 2016. King Kylie era, one may say. For those of you that didn't get a chance to experience it firsthand, but you kept seeing 2016 aesthetic,
I was like
or
13,
2016 makeup, or it's giving 2016 all across your social media.
But a lot of y'all
2016 got a
posting
chance to
this,
experience it firsthand,
like,
but you
yeah.
kept seeing
People
2016
posting these
aesthetic, or
really wasn't there, but this was what 2016 looked like. Just this tint, like, I don't know why, but every time I look back at 2016, this tint is on my eyes. I don't know why.
2016 makeup, or it's giving 2016 all across your social media. I'm gonna guess your curiosity about 2016 went a little something like this. Correct me if I'm wrong. You see that 2016 makeup is trending on TikTok. So you're like, what's so great about 2016? You read through 25,000 comments of people mainly saying, oh, you had to be there. The younger generation will
like
never understand 2016 lore. So you go into the search bar and you type 2016. Maybe you see one Tumblr photo that an 11-year-old made, or a picture of Madison Beer with a VSCO filter. So you go to Pinterest and type 2016. Why are all of these photos literally from last year? So your last resort.
Wow. VSCO girls. Dang.
Is to Google 2016 aesthetic. Maybe you see somebody in space buns and some pink toned Instagram photos of LA, and you see this frustrates me to my core, because 2016 was a really culturally significant year for pop culture. This was the year that basically an entire nation, almost a whole globe, was controlled by one person, Kylie Jenner. You thought I was going to say something else that happened in 2016. This isn't that kind of channel. I don't really want to offend a bunch of people right away. But I got into this deep dive about 2016, and I really just wanted to find one video that I could connect with. You know, that would answer all of my questions, that would describe the 2016 lore, a deep dive, if you will. I wanted to feel nostalgic. I wanted to feel like a kid again.
That's crazy, bro. 2016 is nostalgic. Nostalgic. It is 10 years ago, but nostalgic, bro. Imagine wearing a hoodie that says 2014 on it, and it's labeled vintage, bro. It don't make me feel old. It just makes me feel like, dang. It don't make me feel old. Like, I don't feel old at all. I don't feel old, act old, look old, none of that. Move old, none of that. But dang, bro, that is in freaking sanity. Oh my gosh, that's I don't even know how to feel. I'm really in a loss for words on that one. Why is it muted?
Like a boxer and wearing cut creases. I wanted my memories to be unlocked. And what I found was that the video that I was looking for literally did not exist. Well, okay, maybe it does. To be honest, I don't really know. I only looked for like 2 minutes.
And I hate
Short
that when
attention
videos
span.
don't exist
So today,
that you used to watch
on this
back
fine
then.
day in 2025, I bring you an entire pop culture retelling of 2016, complete with all of its trends, dances, music, and of course, scandals.
What do you mean scandals? Oh my freaking gosh.
Hey y'all, it's Maria Liana and welcome to my YouTube channel, where I talk about pop culture, trending topics, and social media scandals.
Holy crap.
Today I'm really excited because I get to talk about all three. But before we get into it, this is a brand new YouTube channel, so if you could give 1 second of your time to boop the like button down below, it would help my channel grow immensely. And if you enjoy this video, please subscribe. I make new videos just like this every Friday and Saturday morning. But like I said, we have a lot to go over in this video. Let's start right here with the question that probably the #1 question about 2016. What is King Kylie? And what was so great about Kylie Jenner in 2016? Why
The Kylie lip kit, that was huge.
Why is this her year? Why was it so important? Okay, so the Kardashians were I can't believe I just know this. I didn't even have to research this. I just know this. So the Kardashian family had already been famous. They were well beyond blowing up. They were already household names. But the
Whoever said dang unk, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could time you out, but I can't. I'm not that old. Get the freak out of here with that unk stuff. The freak out of here. You've been agreeing with me about some of this nostalgic 2016 stuff, so I'm thanking you either my age or older. Don't hit me with no unk. Freak out of here.
two youngest, Kylie Jenner and Kendall Jenner, were just still in high school and transitioning into like what their careers were going to be, what their brand was going to be. It was the very first time that I ever saw Kylie and Kendall on a magazine. They didn't really look like celebrities, especially Kylie.
Dang,
I remember thinking like, and I'm not
freaking
even trying to be mean,
use
but I remember when I was 11-year-old, I was like, who are those people? Like, they didn't really look like they
What is the
belonged on
point
there,
of a
right?
magazine?
So Kendall at the time had been signed to a modeling contract, and you can rewatch the Kardashians and find that out if you care enough to, but Kendall got signed to a modeling contract, and the family at the time was giving a lot of attention to Kendall Jenner. Kylie was getting very annoyed with this, and she was also at the same time going through what Khloe used to go through with the constant bullying, the constant comparisons. Bully her for her lip sizes. I remember she talked about how she had become very insecure about a lot of things with her body, with her face, with her hair, with her makeup. So, as most girls do that are unhappy with their looks, she learned to do her makeup. But despite doing her makeup and dyeing her hair black with a blue tint, she still thought that she wasn't pretty enough compared to her famous sisters. So, in 2015, she got her lips done. Obviously, since lip fillers are so popular now, we can tell right away that she got them done. But back then, lip fillers were still really, really new. Like, the concept of lip injections weren't really a thing. Like, before, back in the day, when you were a celebrity, you wanted to get your lips done, you would actually have to get silicone implants into your lips. Like the same silicone that they use, like, for boob jobs, they would put in your lips, and then you would just have, like, a fat lip. Low-key, it's probably better for you than filler, because filler has some really bad long-term side effects, and I do not recommend that anybody get filler for any reason, unless it's very, very, very dire that you have to get filler because you're super insecure or you're just super stubborn and you just want to get it anyway. Because she wouldn't admit that she got her lips done, she told people that she has a insane lip combo, and it's so complicated, and she uses like 20 different lip liners for like one lip combo, and it's just so, you can't even describe it because it's just like so complicated.
How does she get these beautiful lips?
Well, the color, everyone thinks I use like one certain color. I use like 6 different colors.
And then she dropped her own lip kit, the Kylie Jenner lip kit. It was originally called the Lip Kit by Kylie Jenner, and it came in I think 3 or 4 different colors only. By the end of 2015, she had done her first brand photo shoots, sold out her lip kits numerous times, and was achieving massive success and massive media attention for the fact that people were wondering whether or not she got her lips done, whether she got her cheeks done, whether she got her face, her whole face, her chin done, her boobs done, blah blah blah. So by the start of 2016, she had finally established her brand as Kylie Jenner.
People started just pumping their stuff up.
Era begins. The reason why people say King Kylie era is because of her Snapchat profile. At the time, Snapchat had just become popular, and their filters...
Snapchat in 2016 was different. Not that I had one for real, but I used to go over friends' houses, and they used to be just hearing that noise, that freaking clicking noise. I can't really make it reenact it, but just hearing that noise, that Snapchat notification, bro. Gang. People sending streaks and stuff, bro. And people will freaking, they will yoke your shirt up. They'll grab you by the neck, yoke your shirt up, push you against the locker, talking about why didn't you reply to my streak? We finna lose our streak. People took that dead serious, gang. People was not playing with their Snap score. And now that I grow up and realize people was sending streaks to boost their Snap score. That was the meta at the time, I guess. That mug, yeah, they patched that mug, cause don't nobody use that no more. But like, that was the method. I think that's the only reason why people were doing that.
Literally just came out, and when they came out, they only had like 5 or 6 filters. But Kylie had a followers-only story, and it was called King Kylie with a little crown, and she would provide updates to all of us every single day about everything that she was doing, everywhere she was going, posting selfies multiple times a day, playing with her dogs in her backyard on her Snapchat story. So this is what she looked like at the beginning of 2016. For context, she has always kind of looked 25. Posted on January 21st, 2016. Lip Kit by Kylie hit 1 million followers.
Dang,
it's so weird to see Instagram used to look like this. Like, what the hell? Like, why does it just look like so plain? It's not giving at all. Kylie Jenner in 2016 was an icon. Like, she was
Facts.
literally seen as like a god. Like, I don't know what
Whoa,
the hell came
that's a
over
little
us as a
insane,
society.
Take us away, guys. Come on, come on.
People was looking at Kylie like different, like, well, girls for sure. You saying it duh like you just know every freaking thing. I'm gonna need you to relax, bro. I don't know why you just Mr. Captain Obvious out of nowhere.
Who is it?
Kylie was different, bro. It's just the Tyga era. Look, they saying Kylie, please. They don't even. What are you asking for? What do you want? You would have thought. You would have thought Kylie dropped the hottest album. You would have thought Kylie had album of the year. Like, Kylie in 2016 was different. I do remember this. She was huge, bro. Off of a lip kit.
Ditch the filters with Proactive. Your skin routine developed by
Off of a
dermatologists.
lip kit, gang. Like, dang. Oh, wow. They put me in an unskippable cutscene. YouTuber.
She had us in like a trance. Like, she had like put like a spell on us or something, because we literally thought that this person was the most beautiful person in the entire world. I was obsessed with her. All my friends were obsessed with her. All the guys were obsessed with her. And there's a lot of like cringy micro trends that now you would be like, oh, that's so cringy. But Kylie Jenner kind of popularized. I don't want to say she's.
That's another thing. I hate it when people be talking about, oh, that's cringe. That's cringe looking at old stuff. Gang, it was cringe. It's cringe now, but at its time, it was peak. I don't know why. I don't know. Everybody just got their own opinion, but people really be getting bangers off. Like, they be really. I only feel like they only say that stuff to get bangers off. I don't even think they think that junk is cringe. They just try to find a way to make a joke out of anything. Really, because they starving for memes. If you want me to be honest, they're starving for memes. They're starving for something to laugh at, so they make a joke out of anything. No cat.
Started them because like a lot of the stuff that she did use, like a lot of the trends and the poses and the hairstyles and the makeup, a lot of that stuff was stolen from other groups. I know she didn't start any of these trends. The Kardashians don't start trends. They just popularize trends that already exist elsewhere. Bomber jackets, top knot buns, boxer braids. Eyelash extensions literally became popularized because of Kylie Jenner. They basically did not exist before she posted about them. I remember in my city, there was one person who offered lash extensions in 2016, and all she could do was classic. One other trend that we see popularized is, of course, the infamous fuzzy slides. Some people love them, some people hate them. I love them personally. A lot of people hate them. Wah, wah, wah. Chloe did interview Diddy in her house while she was drunk, and it's actually her talk show called Cocktails with Chloe, which was canceled, I think, after 2 seasons. But I recommend watching it because some of the episodes are so bad that it's very good. Kylie was in a relationship at this time, so she was dating.
Is this a video all about
If you don't
Kylie?
know who Tyga is, he's not important. But she was dating this guy named Tyga. All you need to know is that he's old. That's all you need to know. He's old. He's
Dang.
old. He was old news back then.
He ain't have no hits. Rack City, the collab album with Breezy. Holy frick! All she gave him was he's old. This ain't Duke Dennis we talking about. This
old news
freaking
back then. Tyga, I remember Tyga was big when I was literally 9. But yeah, Tyga was 24 when he dated Kylie Jenner in 2014 and 25 when their relationship was confirmed in 2015. Weird. It's so weird that it was normalized. It's so weird that Kris Jenner let it happen. It's so weird that she would pick him out of all the celebrities that she could have dated. Like, first of all, he's not even cute. Second of all, he gives dad and
okay. Why are we hating so hard? Oh my goodness. Why is she shooting him?
not in a good way, in like a weird, creepy uncle at the barbecue way.
She
and
called
third of
him
all, he's just washed up. Go to any nightclub in Arizona or Vegas,
Tyga,
and you'll
she don't like
probably
you,
see
King.
Tyga there
This
because he has nothing else to do and nowhere to go. Life was so simple in 2016.
Dang.
2016, if I had to describe the whole year, was just a nice, warm summer day. And
True.
everyone is just dancing and everyone has colored hair. One thing that I really hated in 2016, but for some reason was so iconic, was the Instagram photo poses. They're all super posed. They're all super unnatural. You couldn't take a normal
Facts.
picture of someone. Like nowadays,
Oh, it was Try Hard City. Oh my gosh. IG post? Oh my goodness. Nah. That's true. It was super unnatural.
like it's all about candid. It's all about nonchalant. It's all about casual photos, you know, like those are a lot more authentic and a lot more like relatable and cute. And for some reason, Kylie also popularized this filter from Visco, and I just find it just so disgusting. Like it looks like somebody took a flash photo but forgot to take their iPhone case off, so it just has like a horrible yellow glare across all of the photos. But for some reason, like that was intentional. So you would also see a lot of sunset lighting photos on your feed. Photos in the sunset. A lot of photos, for some reason, in front of a garage. Like it was cool to take photos in front of your house or in front of the garage. I think these days with TikTok, like it was cool to take photos.
Rips Pondabom. Why? Bumbleclot. Rips Pond. Little girl get Rips Pondabom. Why?
In front of your house or in front of the garage. I think these days with TikTok and there being like literally millions of influencers and just an overwhelming amount of aesthetics and different trends, people generally have like a lot of freedom to express themselves in tons of different ways. But when I tell you that in the entire year of 2016 there was only one aesthetic, and this was it. And like it's not even that I'm trying to say like, oh, like if you would wear something different you'd get bullied, like you gotta fit in. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that people dress this way to fit in.
Of course I'm not.
I'm saying that literally nobody cared to dress any other way. So I need to talk about something that I've been
not gonna lie, everybody shopped at like, well, no, 2016, no, now like 2012, 2013, everybody was shopping at like Hot Topic that I can remember. Hot Topic, maybe a Zoomies. 2016. What was I? 2016. I can't really remember. Oh, yes, I do. 2016. Like some Odd Future. Like I was on some like the Odd Future merch. That hold on, bro. I'm finna show you. I don't even know if this is really 2016, but this was a grail of mine. Oh my gosh. No. It's not. Hold on. Not. Yes. This right here. Woo. 2016 that I could think of. It was either 2016 or 2017. I can't really remember. But this was fly to me. Like the color combo, bro, yellow, blue, pink, like this Easter color combo, it hit for me though. At the time, I mean, now it's kind of like, well, I actually have this. I have this to this day. I was spamming fits with this, John. It was comfortable and it has a lot of pockets, and the colors were fire. Come on now, like. I actually have this jacket. I'll probably never wear it again, but I'm a frame that, John. I need to.
Frustrated with.
But
I cannot
it's
stand
only an era for me to remember.
when people say the 2016 makeup is the same as Latino makeup.
Build a website you love with Wix.
I don't have no
For your words?
No, it's not. Like
Okay.
maybe the way that we use a brow pomade and cut it out with concealer is similar to how you would do your eyebrows in 2016, but you cannot tell me that these two makeup styles are the same. I do realize that some people are uncomfortable with calling Latina makeup for various reasons. They might think that it's offensive or cultural appropriation, and that's probably why people started calling Latina makeup just 2016 makeup when they mean to refer to this. But that's even more offensive. That is so much worse. You're saying that I look like this. Please don't call my makeup 2016 makeup, please.
No comment.
It's
We're not
almost as
cooking
bad
our-
as being called birthday makeup girl. So just real
The
quick, if you're
PR.
uncomfortable using the term Latina makeup to describe the makeup style of a full coverage base, dark eyebrows, big lashes, and pinky brown lip liner, then just say copy paste. Because Latina makeup originated from like copy paste Latina. So you can just say copy paste makeup and people are gonna know what you're talking about. Because some people do get kind of offended when you're like, oh,
No
Latina makeup
comment.
ever. Try to just
No comment. No comment. No comment. No comment. No comment. No comment. No
experience. I
comment.
personally don't find it offensive. I kind of just think that it's not that deep. And her. Then
Okay.
in whatever this disaster is, 2016 makeup
The
was all about
freaking dog
eyeshadow,
filter again.
cut creases, winged liner, contour for sure,
I ain't gonna lie, I
a
did not
lot
like
of
the dog
dark,
filter.
heavy
I did not use that
contour,
term.
and of course highlights. So that's because the most popular brands at the time for makeup were Anastasia Beverly Hills, Huda Beauty, Velour Lashes, and there was a lot of
Hold on. What else you gotta say about 16? The basic stuff. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? Really take me back to 2016? Oh my gosh. This right here. This is, yep, A-My Quez. Oh, yo. Don't tell me, bro, when you were black, being black in 2016, everybody has seen this video.
A-My Quez TV here. And
This one and this one. Everybody's seen these.
Alright, y'all. A-My Quez TV here. And I know I said I wasn't going to do no more hair tutorials. But
On
y'all
the
asking
Thought
more
Boy
questions.
haircut, bro.
So I'm going to answer a couple questions. And I do got
Bruh.
one more method that y'all can
This
use.
was. This is 2016 in a nutshell. The Thought Boy haircut, bro. I had
So
this
this is my
haircut.
last hair tutorial for
I had this haircut. Like everybody did though, but I did not have the blonde. I did not have the blonde. I was not trying to go full
So
Odell back
this
on.
time I got a different method. So you already know the damp sponge, neck, the damp towel. Get that, go over your hair, all that stuff, you know.
Dang, the
Now, you already know
microfiber
that.
towel, and then your stuff
This
gonna turn
time,
into locks
you
after
got the
this.
sponge. You know, we already did all this too. Make your own
Like,
sponge, thumb hole.
Now he made a sponge. That's insanity. I did not need no sponge.
Sponge your hair, all that shit.
Do I recommend? I would never
This
use a
time
sponge
we
on my
got-
hair again. That stuff pulls your hair out. Don't.
This time we got our hair.
Never.
So
I mean, but it's technically freeform
put a little bit of water in
for
your
some
hair.
people that have like
This is
freeforms out
really
there. But
not
like,
I mean, you can do it dry. Like dry probably works not better, but if you wet your hand a little bit,
no
then
front
you'll have, like,
tape.
it'll be a little.
No
what's it
front
called?
tape. It's different. This is a different time. Like,
What's the word called? I don't know the word. But your hand to be like sticky, so you can twist your hair with your hand.
bro.
It takes a bit of time, but if you don't got the sponge, and if you don't got a clean towel at the moment, or you just out in public and you don't carry your towels around in public like some people, I don't know who, but if you do,
I really used to watch A-My Quez too. Like, I was watching videos like his story times and all that. Like, but bro, the Thought Boy haircut. Copyright. Holy freak.
a Thought Boy haircut tutorial. I know I didn't say that.
See, the longer your stuff get, it's just gonna turn into locks. Then it just drop.
Tutorials no more because I basically showed everything.
I was watching Lil
that
Rock
I had
too.
to do.
I was watching
And
everybody
I
with
stopped
locks.
watching
Anyone with locks.
review
I was
my hair
watching,
updates and
bro.
all that stuff. Like, I'm gonna get back to doing that because like people still need some help with it. Like people hair still
Like,
not coming
what?
out.
It's just
how
locks
mine
at
did,
this
alright?
point now.
So basically, what I do with my hair and what I do with my hair now, I'm gonna talk about the beginning to where I am now. So basically, real
This
quick,
is crazy.
all I did every single day.
Really? Really though? It's just a
Bought a sponge from.
dang. That fade is high as freak. High top. Drop fade though. Cause his stuff come down a little bit in the back. But me, I had a nasty sky top. Nasty. But I had a lot of it, so it would hide it, but it had to go. I grew this. It was
bought a sponge. Okay, like it's a little car sponge. Bought a sponge. Put small holes in it. I put some big holes in it. So like, if I want some big twist or whatever, I use the big one. Twist my hair. I'll actually show you.
But now at this point,
I twist my hair.
There's no point to use the sponge if your hair like that.
Basically
there's
like
no
that
point
shit.
to use it.
If I want some smaller
His
twists,
stuff already
like the
locked
ones I
up.
got now, I like grab my hair, twist it.
Dang, bro. This was 2016, bro. Wow. What a time. Well, that's really all I have for today, for real. We was just gonna look back at 2016, I guess. But bro said that was the Odell haircut. Kinda. Odell didn't let his stuff lock up till later. Then Odell made it platinum, and that's when his stuff was just cut. But yeah, that was actually kind of fun looking back at 2016. But we just gotta start living in the years that we have. Just live in it. Cause, bro, we keep trying to live that high again, bro, and hit that ceiling. Bro, that ceiling never gonna be touched, bro. So we might as well make the memories and live in the year we got. So I hope y'all learned something from that. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else to talk about. I streamed myself sleepy, so I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah. Stream tomorrow, maybe not. Or there might be. We'll see. So far, I ain't missed a day though. Technically, I ain't missed a day. So that being said, I'm gonna see y'all some other time. Maybe not at this time tomorrow though. Maybe a little earlier because people got jobs. As in me, not you. I know you don't got a job. I know you don't got a job. You smell like Burger King onions under the arm, bro. Like you. Yes, you. You stink. Alright, I'm up out of here. I'm starting to